Hope y'all having a great day so far. If not, I hope your day turns out better. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright as the beautiful sea. I'm just truly happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. A vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. I knew that we'd become one right away. At first and so you to see until the day, until the light is shining.
Hey, welcome friends to our worldwide audience of the most elite culture commandos in the world. It's James Kalm, your half-assed reporter, the guy on the bike. And we are on the Lower East Side. And we are gonna run in here to Karma and look at an Ouattara Watts exhibition.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Beautiful like diamonds in the sky. So this part I do my own thing. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. That's right. Hey. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright. Yeah. Shine bright like a diamond, beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Hey, you're beautiful like diamonds in the sky.
Traveling in the Cosmos number 2. It's mixed media on canvas, 104 by 97 inches. It's about 8.5 by 8 feet. Well, I started seeing Ouattara's work about 25 or 30 years ago, I guess, and well, he was very popular. He received a lot of critical attention here in New York pretty early on. I read the press release, and so they're talking about Ouattara was born on the Ivory Coast. I believe moved to Paris in the early 80s, studied there, and then I guess in 1988 it says that he met Jean-Michel Basquiat at an exhibition, and Jean-Michel talked him into coming to New York. And I think Ouattara is a pretty smart guy. He says you get an offer like that, you better follow through on it. Saying this is mixed media on canvas. I think one of the things that people like is, in a certain way, this is the same kind of scale of the abstract expressionists and people like Julian Schnabel and Chris Martin and those people. But I think Ouattara has his own approach, although he does things that are similar to some of these other people. Some of these are on drop cloths that are sewn together. He does some collaging of photographic imagery in there. And he also adds pieces of fabric and things that he's found. Some of it is from other cultural communities all over the world. This is Traveler in the Cosmos 3, mixed media on canvas. And, okay, so he's got some metallic paints in there. I'm also noticing in some of these that he's got number codes. Citizen of the World 2. It's 120 by 108. So that's 10 by 9 feet, something like that. Well, you can see that there is a lot of collage elements in here. And yeah, I'm not sure what this is. Some kind of linen that he's painted a pattern on. As I was saying, I saw some of this work in the mid-90s, and he was getting a lot of attention, and he was on the scene pretty much, so you'd see him at the Schnabel openings and David Solly and some of those things, and Mary Boone and Larry Gagosian. He's got some big pieces of fabric collaged in there, and then he's stained over the top. Okay, this little amoeba-like form has appeared in a couple of them, and I'm thinking that makes me think of Terry Winter's paintings from the 80s. So he's talking about Ouattara meeting Jean-Michel Basquiat, and I'm looking at this painting. He's got his little @ symbols, which could be a reference to Jean-Michel's use of the copyright symbol a lot. I also talk about he's an American painter, and I kind of would say that in a lot of ways he's almost more of a New York painter. I think that a lot of the abstract expressionists that he's kind of carrying on the legacy from are, I would consider New Yorkers. I mean, they did make American art history, but I think there's a school of art here in New York that's particular, and one of the characteristics of that is this monumental scale. It's titled Inside the Piano, 2019. It's 108 by 168. So that's like 9 by 14 feet, something like that. Well, we've been going to a lot of shows recently where there are huge paintings. Chris Martin has has gotten a lot of his reputation because he was painting big. I think they had a show at the Cochrane titled Painting Big of his work. Joe Bradley, we recently visited a show by him, and he had some huge pieces. Also, I kind of find it interesting that Ouattara is using some metallic paint. Looks like acrylic, but it's kind of an interesting color theme. Also, he's got some geometric forms that I find interesting. I wonder if there's some kind of mythic or mystical meaning to some of these. Traveler in the Cosmos #1, 2019, mixed media on canvas. It's 104 by 97. Well, we'll just zoom in and get a little index of some of his materials. So he's got a piece of lace there. Some more lace there. Okay, they're calling this canvas. I guess that could be a kind of heavy weaved linen, or maybe even burlap or rattan. What do they call that? And I think maybe the sparseness of this is nice. Really lets the body color of the ground carry a lot of this. Okay, this is what I think might be my favorite piece in the show. This is Sigway 2002. So this piece is 20 years old. I was thinking, I really like the color on this, and the way that he's built up his painted forms with nice textures there. So I was saying he's got some kind of numerical thing going on. I spend too much time looking at weird videos on YouTube, and I recently watched one that was about the 369. Tesla had said that was, if you could figure out the 369 code, you could rule the world. Also, I mentioned his use of found fabrics, and this is an example. Okay, so this looks like it could have been a little blanket or something with a scene of musicians, dancers. I think the guitar's got kind of a nice vocabulary of these kind of basic forms. These are kind of like the bow ties. And as I was saying, his little columns that divide the composition. Well, we visited a show over at Vito Schnabel's. I think the young lady's name was Mariana Hiroshito, something like that, but she was also painting large. And I was commenting that she had footprints on the canvases, and I think Joe Bradley had some paintings with footprints in there, and there's a very kind of abject, rugged surface that a lot of these artists like to use. I think the other part is that sometimes when you're working this large, you do a lot of the work on the floor. Okay, this looks like it's on a drop cloth. Got little seams there. I was also noticing this. We'll see some other paintings in the back where Ouattara is doing various things with numbers. Senegalese Trailers. This is 2018, 104 by 97. And this is a little different color palette. I was thinking when I came in last week that it's kind of light magenta, mauve is a very popular color these days. I think we saw Schnabel show, something about a patch of sky, and all of his paintings were on some kind of a found velvet that was this color. And well, we've seen some other shows where they use a lot of this. I was thinking that it made me think of the blossoms on some of the cherry trees I see when I'm running around. Okay, here are some of his number things. 2, 3, 5, 6, 2, 5, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. And then he's got some fezzes that he has attached. This is very lyrical, almost decorative. And I like what he's doing here on the edges. I think he's very conscious of the picture plane and using that as a reference for a lot of his compositional devices. Kornhogel, this is another older piece. This is 2002, mixed media, 108 by 119. Well, I think this probably has the largest index of his various devices. So we've got collaged on fabric, we've got some photographs, painted on photographs. This is what I was talking about, his number things, and that's a little Pythagorean diagram of the right triangle and how it's divided down geometrically. Okay, the photos are kind of interesting. Actually, I like this. These look like real photos instead of just digital prints. And then he's got some resin that he's poured on, which recalls Schnabel. Traveler in the Cosmos number 4, 2017, 96 by 120. Well, we just had a little cluster of art viewers back here discussing this, and a couple of them said they thought this was their favorite piece in the show. So this is 2017, and they were talking about, say, the difference between a painting like this and a painting like that, and how Ouattara has simplified his composition and is much more into this kind of overall homogeneous surface. A lot of little sensual coloristic variations. He does keep some of his devices for dividing up the canvas. And then they were kind of looking at this form, wondering what it was, and I theorized that this was some kind of a cartoon knight or a crusader. We've got the cross. Looks like a little helmet with eye slits, but he's got Mickey Mouse-sized feet. Okay, so yeah, this is on a drop cloth. Well, we walked up the street and we're going to Karma's Ancillary space here. See the small pieces. Hello. Sirius number 1, 2022 mixed media on canvas, 81 by 83. This is a new one. This is 2022. So I like it. This is a much lighter palette than some of the previous pieces we've seen. And I like the blues. Okay, again we've got our strange figure with numeric notation. This is punchy. The Shaman's Eye. (72 by 60). 2022. See, I like this piece. It's very simple, bold. A lot of raw canvas. I think I saw something on Facebook where they called this Ouattara's sneaker. And we'll end up here. Sirius number 2, 2022. I wonder if that's a reference to the star Sirius, which I think is also the dog star. Maybe one of the brightest stars visible from the northern latitudes. It's more numbers.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Y'all can sing along with me. Shine bright.
So this is James Kalm reporting on Ouattara Watts paintings here at Karma. You can like this, subscribe, share, link it up to all your social media sites, and you can leave your thoughts, ideas, comments, criticisms, suggestions below. We just ask you to say, thank you, Kate.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.